On July 27, 2008, Clark Rockefeller does the unthinkable. He kidnaps his daughter, Ray, in broad daylight.
Were it not for the 2008 kidnapping of their child, Christian Gerhartsreiter could probably have lived his fictitious life as Clark Rockefeller forever. Instead, he was exposed as a sham and found himself on trial for parental kidnapping. In February 1993, 32-year-old Clark Rockefeller met 26-year-old Sandra Boss at a party in New York City. Clark was a member of the billionaire Rockefeller family. In 1994, Clark asked Sandra to marry him. She accepted and they wed in 1995, and problems developed in the marriage. And in 2004, Sandra told Clark she wanted to leave him.
As part of the divorce, Sandra hired a private investigator and later filed documents in court that raised the question of Clark's identity. The investigator couldn't tell Sandra who she was married to and accused Clark of lying about his relation to the Rockefeller family. Sandra moved to London, so Clark was limited to 3 8-hour visits per year, and he had to have a social worker present. In July of 2008, Sandra brought their little girl back to town to see her father. The three were walking up Boston's Marlborough Street. Clark pointed to a building undergoing construction. When the social worker turned to look, Clark shoved him, grabbed his daughter, threw her into the waiting SUV. The manhunt of Rockefeller created such a frenzy of international attention.
Fast forward to 2008, when Clark Rockefeller was arrested for parental kidnapping, and reporters were in a frenzy to uncover every detail they could, reporting his AKAs and his real name, Christian Gerhartsreiter. LA County homicide detectives were quick to contact the FBI and East Coast law enforcement immediately, and so it very quickly became public information that Christian was a person of interest in an LA